Alright guys, I landed safely in Bangkok, the land of cheap food, cheap entertainment, and so much of this stuff, I don't want to call it what it is, that it's on every corner, it's everywhere, it's legal, and it's here, and it's in your face. Alright guys, this is my last video from the Philippines for maybe a month. It was a super pleasure being here, but now it's off for a new adventure in Thailand. My friend Willow, we have a mutual friend, we've never actually met, but he has invited me to stay in his home, and he's picking me up from the airport, which is awesome. What a guy. He's a fellow shop owner. He owns a piercing shop in the States and invested in some bars in Thailand. My buddy Nick will be coming in like 4 or 5 days. I'm excited for that. I have lots of amazing stuff planned in Thailand. So guys, look forward to seeing that. Go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube, and I'll see y'all later. They have to make some notes, and because I strapped something to the outside of my bag, they said they're not liable. Be right back. So anyway, because I strapped something to the outside of my bag, they call it a hot bag. They don't guarantee me that that part will arrive, so it's strapped like pretty tightly, but it's very unfortunate that they do that. I do have an Apple tag in my bigger bag, so I can keep track of that, but I did not put one in my small bag. It's just clothing. I would hate to lose my clothing. It wouldn't fit inside. It's a really cool piece of art. It's actually real. You can reach in here and it's wet. Cost breakdown for different people's visas. Wow. So my experience here in the Filipino departure onto Singapore, terrible. The initial immigration person wasn't like, she told me to take off my hat, which isn't a hat really, and I understand they gotta do that, so I pulled it up like I do everywhere else, and everyone else says that's fine. And she goes, "Sir, it's not my problem that you have your hair like that." About handing me my stuff, just terrible. Well, there was one super nice guy who chased me down to give me an extra ticket for one of my attached bags in case it got lost. This is gonna be the first flight that I'm ever, well, not ever, but in like 6 years or so, that I've not had my vape first, so nobody's gonna see my little vape video before the plane in this little tunnel, because that's what I usually do, but y'all can pretend or vape for me. But there's my little plane. I get to get on first because I got a cane, so that's nice. I need that when I have these bags on, that's for sure. But yeah, as soon as I get to Thailand, I need a haircut and a shave, a massage, some food, and to smoke. Oh my God. So I'll see you guys. Singapore is the next stop. Alright guys, I made it to Singapore. It already looks beautiful here. I hear all this information about how beautiful the city is. It's like one of the most beautiful cities in the country. I'm not staying here right now. I'm just passing through. Singapore came off my list when I found out how expensive it is to be here. So I'm just passing through this airport. Well, the little bit I was able to see from the windows looked like there was great architecture in Singapore. So the flight attendant is a cartoon character, apparently. There's cartoons all over this plane. So my broken leg situation got me upgraded. I'm right behind business class, which is awesome. Fine. Or maybe this is business class, I don't know, but I have a ton of leg room. So I'm pleased with that. Upgraded to business. Well, the flight attendant is not listening to me, but my AirTag says that my bag is not in this airplane. Well, I'm stressed I don't have my bag, but at least I have like a ton of leg room. They upgraded me. I said it in my last message, but the guy asked me when he saw my cane, he's like, do you want any special seating? And I said it'd be great to just have an aisle seat on the left side of the plane so I can stretch my leg out. So he set me up with that in first class. Yeah, I said before business class, but it's not. Business class is one more up, so I'm just in first class. It's awesome. After that smooth first class ride, I got some money exchanged, and I got my way to my friend's car. Hey, the only bonus to having a hurt leg is I get to skip all these lines all the time. Look at these lines. they just let me skip. So this is wonderful. They're trying to tell me at the service desk that my bag is not identified at Singapore, but I'm looking at the turnabout here for number 9 to watch my bag ever come. It's not coming. It tells me it's in Singapore. It tells me that it's 876 miles away. So somebody's lying or not doing their job properly. I tried to tell them, just look at the AirTag. So 8 other people now are standing at the baggage claim department. All of us were on the same flight. None of our bags are here. Mine still says it's in Terminal 1 in Singapore, but they called and said that they don't see it, which is ridiculous. How are they going to move 8 people's bags? Like 8 of us, all missing. So this game again, because I forgot all my money in America, I had to use somebody else's debit card and transfer PayPal money and blah blah, rinse, repeat, ATMs over and over, but thank goodness her for giving me this ATM card to use in the first place. Otherwise I would just be screwed this whole time with no money. So thank you, Rona. Well, after leaving those islands, it's back to the noises and the hustle and bustle of the big city, because we are now in Bangkok. So he picked me up, got me a sandwich, and now we're scooting on through to his house, where I found the biggest pleasant surprise after I haven't seen my dog in almost a month. Look at this guy. Look what I found here. Oh, hey, yo. Hey, yo. Look at this guy. So my friend Willow's got a dog and his own little rooftop spot. Wow, this is awesome. So this is the first place down in the city of Bangkok. Damn. His house is nice too. And the city just goes forever. Guys, I have traveled all around the world, and I'm from New York, and New York is one of the biggest cities in the world, or at least one of the most known cities, I guess, but this is absolutely ridiculous. It's breathtaking. The vibe here is different, the temperature, the people, the food, the atmosphere. You have to experience Bangkok. Alright, so we're in our first tuk-tuk experience in Thailand. Willow here invited me to stay in his house, that awesome house that I showed you guys earlier. His lovely girlfriend, who understands about half of what we said. And our tuk-tuk driver. You gonna say hi to YouTube?
We're going to Soy Cowboy.
Soy Cowboy is a pretty famous local place. What movie was filmed there?
Hangover.
Hangover. I've had a couple of those recently. The famous Soy Cowboy on the street that was in the Hangover. Let's go have a drink. As soon as you enter the street, there's street vendors with this kind of stuff. There's people everywhere drinking, partying, passing out balloons. There was so much music going on. I wasn't sure about the copyright here, and I got some really weird looks from these girls coming up. So I didn't feel like filming too much tonight, so we just kind of took in my first night in Thailand. That girl right there kind of said something to me, so I put my camera away. We went into one of these places, which is like way laid back. Got myself one of those, admired the giant selection of all of this, and after all of that, all I really wanted was to get a huge meal, and that we did. It was so cheap. I think all the food you're about to see was maybe like $6.50, and I even started eating half of it already. So it was a really good first night, but a lot more is going to come. The next video is a little bit crazy, so stay tuned for that one, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Let me know where you guys are watching from, and let me know where you want to see me go in Thailand. I got a few things planned, but we often just kind of let things happen as they happen.